Now look, Comcast, getting the groove on this morning. What you just saw with that speed bag, your Pratt Pack's good, but he ain't as good as he used to be, folks. That's a lot of wear and tear. And as they say, timing is everything. And it's time today for your Pratt Pack, after that workout, to enjoy an ice cold Coca-Cola. Absolutely love it. And the United States Postal Service today, bearing gifts. How about it? Fox's Pizza, coupons. I love coupons. You know, they serve the following areas in our region: Ambridge, Beaver, New Brighton, Center Township, and Monaca, of course, right there on Broadhead Road. Chris and Melissa Leone. You've got Freedom, Rochester, Conway, and Hopewell. And proudly served at PNC Park, and of course, the pizza of the Penguins, Fox's Pizza. Why don't you bring one home tonight? Good eating. Now listen, here's what I want to talk to you about right now. Major headlines breaking across the country as we speak. CBS Radio News on top of these great stories. Progressives pouring $23 million into the 6th District congressional race special election in the northern suburbs of Atlanta. John Ossoff's campaign, House Democrat campaign, months before the special election. Money, money, and more money. The voters are going to decide if he or Republican Karen Handel will move forward as the congressperson representing that district. 140,000 voters will be voting. But with super PACs and the parties, $50 million has been put into this special election. Donald Trump's nominee to be director of the FBI, Christopher Wray, represented an American energy executive in 2006 who was being criminally investigated by the Russian government. The details, which was included in his biography on the website of the law firm of King and Spalding dating back to 2009, was removed in 2017, and they wonder why. Questions being asked. I don't know if it really means much of anything, but it is a big story today. Now, let's turn to some sports news. Garrett Cole, last time out, only gave up 1 run against Colorado. Did it again last night against Milwaukee. Bucks win. He had 7 strong innings, 1 run, 3 hits, 5 strikeouts. And how about Andrew McCutchen? His 4th homer in 6 games. Chad Kuhl against Zach Davis tonight. Game 2 at Miller Park and on 93.7 The Fan. Unrestricted free agents for the Penguins. Everybody is waiting and watching. Nick Bonino, Chris Kunitz, Trevor Daley, Ron Hainsey, Mark Streit, Chad Rudell, along with Connor Sheary and Justin Schultz. LeBron James not real happy with owner Dan Gilbert and the Cleveland Cavaliers for not renewing the contract of GM David Griffin. They are looking at Chauncey Billups, franchise president of basketball operations, TV analyst. He has a strong relationship with Tyrone Lue, the coach, and Dan Gilbert, the owner. 5-time All-Star, 17 years in the bigs. But you must remember this. 1 summer from now, 2018, LeBron becomes a free agent. Now, you know how much I love the farming community and agriculture. Big fan of it and learned so much from my friend, the late, great Sonny Janowski through the years. And I never met a John Deere tractor I didn't like. And I never met a farmer that I didn't really want to tip my hat and say thank you for what you do for America. Well, in 1985, in September of that year, to raise money for family farmers in the U.S. and eventually would help get a wonderful bill passed in Congress, the Agricultural Credit Act, helping farmers not get their farms foreclosed on. Willie Nelson, John Mellencamp, John Cougar. I played many of those records back in the day, and Neil Young started it. Well, this year's version, September 16th, KeyBank Pavilion, Willie, John Mellencamp, Neil Young, and Dave Matthews. So get your tickets and support Farm Aid. What are we doing tonight? We have an amazing evening planned for you. We are going to be at Casa de Emmanuel, the first of 2 nights. Tomorrow night, Joe Board Boxing drops by with a young lady, Cheyenne Guest from East Liverpool, great young boxer. And we're going to be talking about the fight card that will feature in the main event, Monaca native, my buddy Josh, the Hitman Himes. That's going to be at Moundsville coming up this Saturday. So he's going to drop by and talk all about that and more on Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. You're going to be hearing a lot about that until that pay-per-view extravaganza gets underway and they light the lamp in Las Vegas on August 26th. So that's tomorrow night, along with Ted Arnaud talking the NFL. But tonight, I'm honored that the incredible police chief from the police department that I have such respect for, under the direction of Mayor Ryan Stovall, longtime friend, St. Clair Township police officer as well, We'll be joined by Chief John Lane talking about a number of things, including what they have gone through in that community to clean up their town literally. And also the mayor will drop by to talk about progress. The Newcastle School of Trades, paving of the streets, new construction, housing underway as we speak. East Liverpool has never looked better. And I have been connected to that great community in one way or another for over 3 decades. And I must admit, driving through downtown, it hasn't looked this good in a very long time. And those two gentlemen, just a few of the reasons why they will join us tonight. Also, members of that incredible police department, Moose Ramsey, former East Liverpool Potter. His father, many years, would call in my local talk show that I hosted with Jerry Stovall, and we always appreciated talking to his dad, as I do his incredible son, who's an amazing husband, father, and now the coach of the Wellsville Tigers. That's right, folks. And Sean Long won himself a gold in the state in the high jump back in the 90s. He will join us, and he, of course, from that great family, Mr. and Mrs. Long, and Larry and Eric, who was in the Olympics and the decathlon many years ago. And Larry, a great student athlete as well. But Sean was an amazing football player and also an incredible track athlete. Those two will stop by to talk a number of things, but we're going to talk to Moose about his football team that he is now coaching Wellsville. Last year, they went 5-5. They've only had one winning season in the last 5 years. They play in that division that is Division 7. And I think, because if you look at his roster, and I was looking at it earlier today, over 20 returning players, and many of them only still sophomores and junior, and they have a lot of skilled players as well. So we're going to be talking all about that tonight with Moose Ramsey and talking athletics with Sean Long, and I'm looking forward to that at Casa de Emmanuel, and I may even grab a little salad, a little soup, and just take a break, folks. But right now, it's back to work in the Pratt Pack Gym. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you later tonight. Casa de Emmanuel in the pool, East Liverpool, Ohio.
She just wants to be beautiful. She goes unnoticed. She knows no limits. She craves